Seniac talks about no fool. Phone. Rings. Call. Me. I think that Karen has called the manager. Seniac gets a call. Me. Is that King Jong-un? Seniac gets a phone call. King Jong-un on the phone. I know about the secret tunnel. Seniac gets off the phone, pans away from no fool. So anyway, I think he forgot to edit the phone call out. Let's be real, Seniac will 100% not put this folio video. Guys, welcome back to another episode of The Fool's Kingdom. Yes, I did forget to edit out that phone call, but it was because your boy King Jong-un, he knows the secrets, guys. He knows the secrets right now of the underground tunnel. We gotta be careful of where we step in and where we pretty much be heading right now. Because your boy Kim, he knows too much. Too much, I tell you guys, he knows too much right now. But guys, welcome back to the episode. Today we're going to try and focus on some of the unique buildings to implement around some of the kingdoms right now and do some more expansions. Because next episode I want to build another kingdom. Get another kingdom up and running. It's going to be an industrialized kingdom. We have options for a forestry, we have options for the ore, but I want to get a fishing kingdom in next episode. So what I want you guys to do right now is let me kind of, hold on, where am I? There I am. Let me just go into the overview mode right now. These are the places that we pretty much got to work with. Now, in terms of these two islands here, this one and this one is obviously going to be forestry. This one and this one has got the ore on. So then we have a bunch of small little kingdoms dotted around that we could utilize of being a fishing kingdom. So I want you guys in the comment section down below to let me know what kingdom it should be. If you want to take a screenshot right now and send it to me on Twitter or my Discord, please go ahead. We'll figure it all out and give me ultimately a brand new name for this fishing kingdom. It's going to be pretty exciting. But I want to do some expansions anyway. I get some stuff all up and running. I need lots more commercial and stuff within these places. And I'm feeling the effects right now. Now, I will throw this out there. I thought we could sort out the industrial area over here about, too many good, not enough buys for the product and all that kind of jazz. Now, while we can keep adding in commercial, the effects are that I've created all these bunch of random islands, and as easy and as simple as it is for them to throw it onto a ship and the ship to go over, it is a little bit too slow. And we felt this in the past with when we created the Oil Town series, when we created the Fish Town series, all city ideas that were built on islands that had only shipping export routes predominantly going out. We felt the effects of the industry, but we have many plans on which we can solve it, so do not worry. So, lots of things I want to add in. So, how are these guys doing over here? Yeah. Is everyone sick? Everyone's still sick right now, but don't tell Kim about the Who spilled the beans, guys? I need names. Who spilled the freaking beans right now? Anyway, I was looking through the unique buildings, and I think I want to get the stadium placed in, and it'll be a good little addition around the big downtown peninsula area of the Fool's Kingdom. Hold on. I also want to try and take a look at getting some of the posh malls in and the mall of moderation as well. And there's a few other little bits and bobs to kind of really start to up the leisure activity and the desirability in these kingdoms. So before we do any of that anyway, I also want to take a look at this little section here within the Fool's Kingdom anyway. And I want to extend this a little bit more, because we're just trying to slowly fill in all the little nooks and crannies and all the little gaps to utilize as much space as we potentially can. So let's get this rocking and rolling. So from here, I'm going to bring it up by 20. From here, I'm going to bring it up by 20. From here, we're going to bring it up by 20. You see how this is going, right? We're going to use a little side street right now. So I'm going to bring this all the way across by there. Bring this all the way across by there. We're going to have to anarchy that in real quick, just because all the other stuff is in the way. And is it possible? No. I'm about to say to kind of see where the bend performs. Now, I know I should have gone out by 11, but I don't really mind too much on this side. And where is this connection? So if that's there, and it will go to there, that would be an 8. So coming out by an 8 by 8. Here would be a 10 by 10. No, nice. There we go. And then this can, ultimately just lead down to here. We'll do 25. We'll do 25. Nice. Nice. And then we'll go out by 15 here. And we'll go out by 10 there. Just so we've got those little additional bits and bobs and rooms. So power-wise then, we're all connected up by power here. So I can get rid of then these electrical grids. We have the water towers just there. I'm going to pause the game for a quick minute. Delete all these because we no longer need them in. And I'm going to reposition the water towers. Now, where do I put them? I'm just going to throw them up here for now. Just kind of out the way. Until ultimately we figure out what we want to do with them. Where we want to place them. And what the perfect area may be. So, bringing this all the way up. There we go. And then the power. There we go. So that is now all back to normal. We ain't got to worry. And we now have all this beautiful space to pretty much work with. So we have some residential here, which we have this big chunk of commercial here too. I want to run some of the commercial to there. On that kind of front bit here. And then follow the same kind of system going through. Just delete that. There we go. And oh, hold on. There we go. Trying to get it so I'm not painting all of it. With this being the main kind of road tearing through, I want all the commercial thrown onto that right now. And then the rest is then pretty much going to be standard low density residential. So get all this in. They might be a little bit too close to there, but I can implement sound barrier roads, I believe. Actually, do you know what? I don't know if I can do it in a 2-lane style. I'm not 100%. But get all this in real quick. Actually, I'm going to pause it because there's a few parks and stuff that I do want to throw in. So push all that down. Take it from this little strip just there. And this side, do it just there. Sweet, mate. There we go. So in terms of water, we just got to squeeze all the remaining bits of water now in. There we go. Jazzy. Pretty jazzy right now, if you ask me. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So that one now slowly just build all up and implement everything in. But like I said, I want to squeeze in like a park or two. So we're going to get a small playground maybe, or do we get the like slightly larger one? This is the one. Is this the one that kind of fits in here? It would do with the Anarchy on. So we're just going to use the move it tool to push it slightly over and centralize it. Nice little playground just there. Good stuff. And yeah, we have, I believe, let me check. The subway line's running just there, but we have the bus stop. Well, the bus, it actually doesn't stop over here. So if I actually set it up to stop, let's say, have a stop just there. And then have a stop just here. It can collect the people living around this area onto that bus route and then take them to the subway line, vice versa, whatever it may be. So we're just kind of utilizing that bus route a little bit more. So that just fills up that little nook and cranny just there, gives it room for expansions and keeps it ticking along. Good stuff. And let's take a look at then placing it in the stadium over on this side. So the stadium, I kind of feel like I want it in this little area. Like this is the good little section. And I kind of want it turned round, so the road is going to maybe come off here and then slightly bend. Right, let me play around with this idea. So if I picked, for example, let's say, because the road's not going to go all the way, it's literally going to end here. And I could then, if I dropped in this, say there. Wonderful. Wonderful. There we go. And then we 6 by 6. There we go. And then we could do a nice little car park just here. Pretty sweet, right? Pretty sweet. So there we go. That's going to be added in. It's got water. It'll need power momentarily. So let me just kind of just go over here and hook it up down to there for just for a second. And we'll set a little bit of a car park now up. So with the road, it goes across there, it's 21. So I go down by 6 and connect like that. How chunky are we talking here? I could go pretty chunky on the old car park there. Nice. So we've got all this room around it where we can like decorate it, place down trees, little walkways, paths. As everyone leads to go to the stadium on match day. Ooh, it's gonna be exciting. And then we just need to squeeze all the little car park spaces then in. So you go there. You go there. You go there. If I do the same on then these sides, you're there. You're there. You're there. That's a good car park. It's a solid car park. I'm going to do EV or disable parking. I'm going to leave that little space in the middle. Because I could technically. I don't know how that would work. Have a road. Nah, it's going to be off-center. Nah, leave it like that. Leave it like that. I'm pushing the boundaries too much right now. So, this gives now Fool's Kingdom a sports team, a football team. It gives them something for everyone to root for, to get passionate behind, and we're going to be the greatest sports team in the world, in the kingdoms. Everyone's going to be jealous of how good Fool's Kingdom sports team is going to be. So, let me just get the rest of these paths set up then. So, we'll do like a direct route just there. We'll do a direct route just coming up to there. And just to kind of finish off the free lines that we got going on. Nice. We'll have all like commercial dotted around, but then I want to kind of go around the border in many ways. And get to the rear side of this little path just there. Do a little connector there. And this pretty much the same as well. To there. Up to here. A little connection there. And there. And then we're going to dot all beautiful little trees all around it. So I'm going to bring that path up to there. I know I've anchored it through the building. As if they walk in and they can walk out of the stadium in many ways. And do that going across. I know it's counterintuitive, but it looks like people walking in the building then if they do use it. It'd be a nice little visual element thrown onto it all. Pretty sweet, boys. Pretty sweet. So stadium's now in. People are making their way over as the game's about to happen. It's called a football stadium. Fool's Kingdom FC. Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. And yeah, so what colour should the shirt be for the Fool's Kingdom, guys? Let me know in the comment section down below what you think the shirt for the football team should be in Fool's Kingdom. I'd be really interested to see what you guys think about that. We are going to now squeeze in some high density commercial all the way around this area because this is going to be a lucrative area in terms of gaining revenue. Because we're going to have all the tourists hovering around this. We really are. So we can pretty much take advantage of them by selling worthless merchandise. Nice. So, add a few little trees in to begin with. Just to kind of, you know, add a little bit of variety. There we go. The dark trees, throw them in. And then we're going to dot in some of the big trees all the way around. What type of... Have we done any tree business over here? We did over here in Hemlock Hill. We were using... By the looks of it, is it that style of tree? I mean, these trees have grown big since. Yes, it's kind of those style of trees there. These are the native trees to the Fool's Kingdom. So I know it's a lot of trees that we now have to kind of add in. And if I change up as well, get a little bit of green on the go. So got them dotting all the way down. So good little contrast right now between the trees. There's so many trees. But it also, I mean, I don't know if the game works like that if trees are a natural sound barrier. I don't know if that's a thing, but it provides, or it feels like it almost provides a natural sound barrier. Where's the other style of tree that was like different green? I'm not too sure. Oh, no, yeah. It's a different angle I was looking at it in. So we need a few more dotted around here anyway. There we go. It looks a little bit OTT, but I really like it. I do really like it. And I know the rest of this is going to be filled with buildings, right? Yeah. So it looks mental. Once it's all finalized and everything around it's being built, it's going to look really good, guys. It's going to look really good. And if I disabled parking around all these streets as well, they'll utilize the car park a little bit more. But you can already see people utilizing the paths, which is really good as well. I like it. It's going to look jazzy. So, not too sure when the first game is going to be. Visitors are already making their way over. Anybody in the stadium? There's a dude going past on a bike. That looks hilarious. But there we go. Nice little stadium. It'll be a nice little kind of feature to the area, which is something that the residents can really get behind. It could be their new passion. They're really going to love it. This area is slowly ticking along too. Good stuff. So, nice little unique building over there. Let's see if we can add in another one somewhere else. Now, I could do the zoo. No, I don't do the zoo. The driving range. We got the casino. Ooh. What? I feel like Oil Town would have a casino. I don't know why. I feel like they're the dirty, sleazy type of nation to have a casino. Anybody else feel like that? I don't know whether because their industry is oil. So it's always, you know, everyone wants to gamble. High stakes. How big's the building? Okay, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Now, if I extended this to go straight across, as if we created this little point here, and then if I picked this there, so if I did that to create this kind of little system, maybe drag that down there to there to create a little crisscross. Everything's all pretty much connected, but I wonder if I could utilize and squeeze in such a building in the downtown section of this. Like if I pull it there. I could have it just here on the corner. So if I dropped it there just on the corner. Ooh, okay. Okay. And the windows here overlook the water. So I also want to plant some trees around this. Now, I'm not going tree crazy. Don't think I'm going tree crazy right now. But actually, let me pull up the zoning. Okay, so we can come down a little bit further. Kind of like that. Just to kind of take the edge off slightly around the building. Alright, it's got water, right? Yeah. Little casino just there. I feel like those guys would have the casino, if anyone was to have one. Again, give them something to do. Gamble all that oil money right now, boys. Gamble it all. But this is slowly coming up. I love this. I'm loving how it looks. I know the trees are like so over the top. It feels like you're now in the middle of a forest. But visually, it just looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I like it. So, I don't think we'll use any of these buildings just yet. We could... Ooh, the city arch. Ooh. Is that something for North Fall? I don't know where you would pull it. No, not for North Fall. Maybe... Ooh, Carensville. Veganville. Because we have arches... Well, in terms of bridges, but we can have the real city arch. It's like, welcome to Carensville. Like, they're so proud when you get off the boat. They want you to know you're in Veganville. It says on the sign there, I'm a vegan. Because all vegans want you to know that they're vegan. Basically, don't they? All vegans want you to know that they're vegan. So it says, I'm vegan on the sign. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Zediac. What are you doing, boy? What are you doing? So, we're going to have a little fast forward now, then. And slowly start to get some of this stuff all rocking and rolling and get this all in. I'm going to leave these guys for a minute, for a hot minute, to carry on what they're doing. But we're slowly getting all this zoning now built. More commercial is being placed down, which in return does create more buyers of the products, because not everybody is complaining as much as they was. But they're still complaining. We're going to slowly get there anyway. But it's all slowly coming together. Right, on the level 2 side of things, the Mall of Moderation, or the Posh Mall. Is the Posh Mall something that is going to be related to the Fool's Kingdom? Yes, I believe it will. So I'll drop that just there, and we'll put some more commercial going around it. Again, just to kind of finalize this little area. There we go. And then the Mall of Moderation. Again, I think it's an oil town thing, the Mall of Moderation. While they do have the casino, they got that thrift store on the go, boys. Thrift. So drop that there. It's the perfect little place for it. Comes with its own little parking. Doesn't quite have water, but we'll drag that over. There we go. And we're going to need to connect it via power. Oh, no, okay, it's already connected via power, so that's okay then. I can leave that pretty much as it is. So they're looking a little bit awkward, those buildings there, but as we build more stuff around them, it will fit in just nice. Right, how's Oil Town Corp doing? They got almost all the workers that they could potentially need. And are we making the monies? So, yeah, we could do with some more production buildings, right? So, using this dirt road here, if I brought this out by another 10, go to the oil industry and find those buildings just here. Add in one there and there. I think I just placed one completely wrong. Yeah. Nope, done it again. There we go. There we go. So place that in just there. Good stuff. So that'll start making the plastics from the oil. Good, good, good. And that will now skedaddle and do what it's pretty much gotta do. To me, that looks so dramatic then. That was like a huge kind of incline. But it wasn't that bad. So now we can produce more plastics coming out of the oil, which will slowly up our production. We have quite a lot of oil being produced, so we can turn it into a lot more goods. That'll be maybe an extra 1,000 or 2 on the old exports. Nice. Very nice right now. Very nice. How are we doing over here then? So this is now all pretty much built up. It's become like a nice little tourist hotspot. Which, I don't know whether this is the initial traffic moving in and coming to this area, or this is just now the general traffic tearing through this, because there's a lot of commercial. It could be, but at the minute I don't really see any big issues. I could turn traffic lights off, but it is kind of directing the flow of traffic quite nicely right now, so I'll just leave it as it is. Is this area now all built up? Almost. It's almost all done, which is good. But the positive thing is, to take away from today's episode, is the fact that we have consistently made money on the weekly. Because we spent so much money in building North Korea. We had to make sure things were going to be okay for us in the long run. So let's add a little bit more to now Vegansville. So we are going to... I'm going to... Oh, no, actually cancel that. Oh, no, I didn't mean... No, no. Oh, I done it all wrong. Get rid of that just there. We're going to add in more commercial going down around here, because it does lead on to the big road where there'll be more residential on that side, so that kind of umps that up. So maybe I should have added in more residential here and here. So is that now close enough that it has its own power? Yes, so I ain't gonna worry about that, which means I can add in all this residential right now, which is quite close by to that, but again, it's public transport. Residents living close by are going to need it. So did we ever get public transport as in a subway line? No. Do we need it just yet? I don't think so we need it yet. I don't think so. Because that's going to come down to here and go that way. That's going to probably end up with one last stop just there and then go that way up. That will come down to there this way and then go up this side. So we're not ready for the subway metro line just yet in Vegansville. But we slowly added more to the population to get more people living here. Currently, the population of Veganville is 6,600. So we're going to increase that a little bit more. For Fool's Kingdom, it is 37,000. Of course it is. Look how many freaking skyscrapers we got. It's a lot, boys. It's a lot right now. I don't know why I keep coming back to this, because I really do like it. I really do. So Oil Town's population is currently... Oh, Veganville is got more people living there than oh, damn, so is South Fall. South Fall has got almost as many people living there than on Oil Town. North Fall, 1,700. Is Fredonia still the smallest? No, okay, North Fall, or North Korea is technically still the smallest right now. Wow, interesting. So, right, we have the Climate Research Station. Oh, that is definitely something for the Vegansville, right? Climate Research Station. I don't quite know where I'd pull it. It'll probably go up here somewhere. That would be kind of a good little thing. But you need a road leading up to it. So, yeah. Just one of them things, isn't it, boys? Just one of them things. Just one of them things. Sophie Webb Park right now. She making the monies? She's still doing good. Still doing good. So, what we need to focus on then is, like, next episode, I don't know what kind of island to claim. I don't know what it may be. Efficient industry. Start getting more monies coming in. And I think we can then go expansion crazy in a sense that we can spend a lot of money. Because I feel like we're consistently keeping it coming in right now. Which is all good for us. These big squares here, because they lead to wherever they lead, I'm not 100% sure what to kind of technically do with them. So rather than bring it up there to create another junction, if I brought it up by 20, brought this up by 20, and then connected it in like that, is that too many connections I'm then creating? Oh, I messed that up. Or do you reckon that will be just fine? Because I'm trying to keep the traffic off this road. I can do little paths and walkways for people to kind of like walk from there to there. That's not an issue. Let me try that. So if I did one just there, did one just there, and just do the same to pretty much all of these. So it's walkable for the residents. Oh snap. There we go. So it's walkable for the residents. They don't lose out or miss out on anything. I know that crosses the road there. I could have done a crossing, but it is what it is at the end of the day. Right, so water covers it all. Now, we don't really have much demand to fill all this. But if I go complete and utter residential here and here, and this is going to be high density commercial squeezing down on this side. There we go. That's a big ask right now to squeeze all that in. And while the traffic is getting a little bit heavier right now around this area, we're going to be coming to the point where we then start needing to thinking about, you know, traffic management, which is, again, very, very exciting thing to look towards. Subway stops just there. We got this subway line, which will eventually go up in that direction and lead us to wherever we need to go to. All right, not bad. Not bad, guys. These warehouses are still filled with goods. I could sell them at the drop of a hat and make some sweet, sweet cash money moolah. So I think things are just ticking along quite nice for us now, aren't they? I feel like they are. So we'll just add in some little finishing touches to some of these little areas. So I brought that up by 15. Let's do something like that. Add in some more residential. There we go. Has that messed up my bus stop? It will fix it. It will soon fix itself. Or goes over to there. So every little nook and cranny we're now just trying to fill to maximise what we can from the Fool's Kingdom. I still got building this top peninsula all the way down here as well. So there's still so much room for expansions, but we just need to get the bare minimum in. Just so they're fully functional. Which they pretty much are to a point. I don't feel like I need to work much right now. So there's not enough educated workers. That's something else I've been slacking with a lot recently too. The education side of things. We have no education around this area. That's interesting. So if I drop then an elementary school just here, and I place one just here as well, just to cover those two little areas, and maybe another one. Place another one just up here. There we go. So 3 in total. I know it's still way under capacity, and everyone's going to need so many more, so I might as well squeeze another one in. Oh, we need some water over here. Where's that gone? All right, come down from this connection. There we go. High school side of things. We have no high schools in Veganville at all. So let's get one of those. And I think I'm going to get it near the bus stop here, the bus depot. That'd be a great way to get students to and from where they need to go. Don't have one over here, which I feel like I'm going to squeeze it over here on the peninsula section just there. Which they have a capacity of 1,000, right? Yeah. So we probably are going to need another one. So if I squeeze another one, I get just there behind. I know the power's connecting, but we'll soon delete that in the future. There we go. They've got a high school just over there. No, oh, they've got a high school. They've got the education just over here anyway. Oiltown doesn't have a high school. So I'll squeeze this in. I'm going to put it just on this corner here. Now, we could actually look towards getting a subway stop down here somewhere. That just kind of brings us to here. But then this one will go up that way, and then this one's going to go straight up for the industry and up. So maybe you can look at doing that at some point. What is the elementary school like over here? We had one, which is not enough. So I'm going to merge that with the high school building, as it's like kind of looks like it's part of the same department in many ways. So that's good. I still love this. Still love that right now. Anyway, guys, it's looking pretty sweet. Looking pretty sweet right now. So with the higher education levels going on right now, with the increase in some of the desirability, it's going to cause upgrades. Hopefully more upgrades for the commercial buildings, so they start demanding more goods from the industry. But I feel like we don't need to build any more industry for quite some while on the False Kingdom until we can find a nice little balance. So they're still complaining about there's not enough educated workers. They'll slowly get educated over time. Anyway, so we don't need to worry too much just yet about that. It's just taking care of all the little nitty gritty stuff as we speak. So that's all set up then. We've got a nice little leisure facility over there. We're going to continue to do some more expansions on Vegansville and get this all up and running. Karen's Crops right now is still making a nice little profit, but we do need to up how much more they're making. The little export area is doing pretty good. It's really slowed down the traffic over here. That's what I like to see. So I feel like we're progressing. We're getting there. It's not going to be too long right now until we can go on a rapid expansion. It's just the only thing stopping us is how much money we have in the bank. But the fact is, the weekly money we've got coming in, how healthy that profit is, eventually it'll just keep growing and growing and growing. So we got like a couple of million in the bank, and then we can like just go crazy on one of the kingdoms. To build an industrialized kingdom, that's going to take me like at least $1 million if I build it properly. So you can see, you know, why things can't progress as quick. I'm trying to build at the minute 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kingdoms all at once. And I don't know how well that is going to go. But guys, as King Jong-un is in his building, staring at a dude with a big hammer. Don't tell him about the tunnel, guys. Don't tell him about the tunnel. Until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, good.